Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now the price of Ethereum is retesting this previous line of support. This is important to pay attention to, but first let's take a quick look at the 2-hour Ethereum chart, because currently we're still seeing lower lows in the price and higher lows in the 2-hour RSI, which is obviously a bullish divergence. And just for perspective, the last bullish divergence that we saw here on the 2-hour Ethereum chart was around 2 weeks ago, and that led the price of Ethereum into some bullish price action that lasted for around 1 to 2 days before we saw one more dump to the downside, and then we started a shorter term uptrend that lasted for around a week. And obviously for those of you that have been watching my Ethereum videos over the past 2 days, you'll know that over the past 2 days I've been expecting mostly sideways price action, and today at the time of recording this video the price of Ethereum is pretty much at the exact same price as it was 2 days ago. So besides having some very small fluctuations in the price of Ethereum, relatively speaking we went sideways over the past couple days. But according to previous Ethereum price action, it is likely that we're not going to go sideways for much longer, possibly another 1 to 2 days max, but it is becoming increasingly likely that we are getting much closer to the next volatile move in the market. And if we see these uptrends in the price oscillators flow over to some larger timeframes like the 4-hour, the 12-hour, and the daily timeframe, then in that scenario it would be more likely we could see a reversal from here, at least in the shorter term, talking about these shorter term uptrends and shorter term downtrends. But while this is still only on the 2-hour timeframe, so we're talking about the smaller timeframes here, honestly I would not expect a massive bullish move just from this bullish divergence on the 2-hour chart alone. And there's a couple reasons why that is, and one of the reasons is on the 4-hour Ethereum chart. Technically speaking, the price of Ethereum is still playing out this previous rising wedge pattern, which is a bearish pattern and has obviously already broken to the downside. And the technical price target for a rising wedge pattern is towards the bottom of the wedge at around 2,300 to 2,400. But it is important to mention that just because that is the technical price target, it does not guarantee the price is going to go down there, which is why I said yesterday, if you did end up taking this short trade, basically entering a short position right here, currently you'd be sitting in some nice profits. And my strategy for a trade like this would be to move my stop loss into profits, so that even if we don't reach the price target and we see a reversal earlier than expected, by having a stop loss set in profit, that basically guarantees that trade as a winning trade. But if you're zooming out to the 12-hour Ethereum chart, we still have these bearish signals on the chart, so technically speaking we can't be overly bullish just yet here on the 12-hour chart. And of course I will let you know as soon as we start flipping bullish again, because obviously despite the bearish market sentiment, bearish price action does not last forever. So it is only a matter of time before we start flipping bullish again here on this chart, but that time is not right now according to these indicators. Now zooming out to the daily Ethereum chart, we've got this strong line of resistance pushing down the price of Ethereum ever since the beginning of December all the way to the current day, and that line of resistance is coming in at around 2,900 to 3,000 US dollars. And then ever since January, if you're using the daily candle closes, Ethereum has been bouncing along this strong line of support on the daily chart, which was coming in at around 2,600. And over the past 1 to 2 days, we have broken to the downside. But I'll let you know in yesterday's daily update, we might come back up for a retest. And this retest really puts us in a deciding moment, because if we see a rejection from 2,600 and essentially confirm that 2.6k level as resistance, then in that case, that would further confirm a break to the downside, which would obviously be a bearish signal. But if the price of Ethereum can quickly reclaim that $2,600 level with perhaps a daily candle close back above 2,600, then in a possible scenario like that, that would essentially invalidate this previous break to the downside, which would obviously be a bullish signal for Ethereum. So basically, if you're going off these levels on the daily chart, right now it's just best to wait and see what happens, because we are still technically in that deciding moment once again. But taking a look at this Ethereum chart, it is still using the daily time frame, but instead of going off the daily candle closes for this line of support, I've used the actual Ethereum lows, the bottom of these candle wicks, and right now that is placing this line of support at around 2,300 to 2,400. And the subscribers on this channel that have been watching my Ethereum videos would already know this, but for anyone out there that might be new to the channel, the price of Ethereum usually converges in on itself, forming these triangle patterns when the price of Ethereum is in its bottoming out phase after a significant move to the downside. So technically speaking, according to Ethereum's history, right now we are potentially in this bottoming out phase, but I want to make it clear that we only confirm a further recovery back to the upside on the daily chart if we confirm a breakout above this line of resistance, which is coming in at just above 3,000 US dollars. Now giving you a quick update for Ethereum versus Bitcoin, and right now nothing much has happened over the past couple days. Once again, Ethereum is still testing this important level of support, coming in at around 0.066 Bitcoin per Ethereum. So yes, technically speaking, Ethereum is still in this deciding moment, because we haven't actually actually confirmed another low here. But one thing to pay attention to, not just for Ethereum, but really for the overall altcoin market, and that would be the Bitcoin dominance chart, which I've got right here on the daily time frame. Because if the Bitcoin dominance is in an uptrend, that basically means Bitcoin is performing better than the majority of altcoins out there. But then when we see these major downtrends in the Bitcoin dominance, those are also known as altcoin seasons, when we see a lot of massive gains in the altcoin space compared to what Bitcoin is doing. But one thing to pay attention to is the fact that the Bitcoin dominance on the daily chart is forming another bearish divergence right here. And also the Bitcoin dominance is getting much closer to this major line of resistance, coming in at around 45%. So these would be some of the indicators and patterns that I'll be paying attention to possibly help determine some sort of reversal in the Bitcoin dominance. But as of right now, we have not confirmed a reversal in the Bitcoin dominance. So technically speaking, the trend is your friend, which is why I'm not really covering a lot of altcoins in my videos. I'm pretty much only uploading Bitcoin and Ethereum. Compared to a time period like this in the market where we saw a major downtrend in the Bitcoin dominance, I was covering a lot more altcoins in these daily update videos because of course that was the time to be in altcoins. But right now, technically speaking, not so much. Anyway, if you found this video useful or simply enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. And before you click off, you might as well check out one of these uploads if you haven't already, because these videos right here are designed to help you make more money in crypto, whether or not prices are going up or down. But anyway, that is everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.